Last time we was here, we talked to some coaches, some players.
Yeah.
That was actually your first time checking out a practice.
Yeah.
You know, so now we back at another practice. I see way more ladies out there today, man. What you think about what you're seeing so far?
Just getting more lay of the land, seeing more people and seeing what they're doing. One of the coaches, I actually know one of the coaches, J-Rock.
Nice.
I know that's my guy. Me and him go back a few years.
All right, well, we are going to be speaking to some of the players, some of the coaches on this week's edition, so maybe we can get him in here and
Yeah, most definitely got to talk to him. It's been a while. Me and him be playing catch up.
Nice. And I do love these rookies. I love the attitudes. I love the egos. I love the
fire
person.
that they have in them. They're out here to compete. Focus was the rank. Say, oh, ring, like you're a rookie. All right, that's the attitude that you need to have in these leagues, in this league, for this team. If that's not your attitude or your focus, why be here?
Absolutely. Now, Don, I didn't get a chance to make it out, but on March 6th, there was actually a women's sports night at the Monsters hockey game.
Oh.
Some of the Fusion players, some of the staff showed up. They had a booth. I heard they had excellent seating. They were like right by the front door. They shouted out, not just them, the roller derby. We have,
Burning River Rolling Girls.
Yeah,
I know them.
They were there. I believe there was a rugby team there as well.
Ah.
So a lot of women's sports in Cleveland. If you guys aren't aware, please check them out on social media. If you go to our Facebook page, where you may be watching the Fusion Focus, you can actually see some of the associated teams in the city. There was a calendar they did last year. It was amazing, so it's awesome to see that unity, not just between football players, but overall women's unity, overall sports unity right here in Cleveland. So if you guys aren't aware, get out, check out more than just the Fusion, check out all the women's teams. So on this episode, we are going to be interviewing some players, some coaches, some of the staff. Make sure you guys stay tuned and check it out.
We are back once again. Fusion Focus. I am Don. Introduce yourself to the people.
Hi, I'm Kiana. I've been playing with the Fusion for about 2 years now, and I play on the offensive line.
Offensive line, what's that like?
Whew, that's where the bruises are. That's where the heart is. Without the line, that we set the tone basically. So we kind of gotta make sure our quarterback, our running backs can get through, create a hole, and hopefully go straight to the goal line.
What kind of rush do you get from hitting people, knocking somebody on their back? How does that feel?
It makes you feel powerful, definitely powerful, but it also makes you feel like you're doing something really good because you're creating an easier job for your running backs, an easier job for your quarterback, pretty much just an easier job for everybody. So you do the manual labor up front, it's all easy from the back.
Now, this is your second year, you say, right?
Yes.
What is the difference coming into year 2 from year 1?
Well, year 1, I knew nothing about football. I didn't even know how many people can play on the field. So year 1 was basically learning experiences and just knowing the plays, getting the feel for everything. Year 2 is applying everything I learned.
All right. Final question. What are you looking forward to this season?
I am looking for a winning season, and I am also looking to bond with my fellow sisters.
All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Fusion Focus.
I got Coach Martina with me. How you doing today?
I'm doing real good.
So I love watching you on game days. I watch you at practice. And what people don't know is, although you're not the largest package, you may have the largest voice on that field. I can hear you from the press box, all the way down on the field, telling these girls to get their butts out there, get on that field, get on that line, get it together if they out of place. And I love it. But I also know you're a former player yourself. So I feel it's that sense of pride possibly that got you all fired up, making sure these ladies stay in place. Yeah. What's going on, Coach?
So I know what it takes to compete in this league, to compete on this team, and to be a player. I also, at the same time, remember what it was like my first day. I was lost, so I tried to get in. But my biggest thing is that you have to compete, especially in women's sports, especially on the Cleveland Fusion. And I tell them, I don't care if you let me down as your coach. I don't care. You don't have to answer to me, but you do have to answer to your teammates. So I always tell them you got to compete with yourself, you got to compete with your teammates to make you better, and you have to compete on the field against them. And if you cannot do that, then this isn't for you.
Absolutely. So I've been involved with the organization about 4 years now. How long have you been involved? I know you're one of the vets.
Since day one.
Since day one.
Since 2001, I believe, when we started having the meetings and practicing, and 2002 was our like first season of games.
Okay, that was the purple.
Purple and gold.
Season. Okay, and then you transitioned from player to coach.
Right.
So how was that transition for you?
It was tough at first. You get older, you still want to compete, but it's their time. So, the same thing as we say, pass the torch, let them get their shot. But I feed off the players as well. So I ask them, how hard, do you want it to be? Do you want to be the best? Do you want to be out there? So I'm going to push you. My job is not to be your friend. My job is not to be anything other than to make you the best player that you can be, the best running back, because that's what I like to coach. And I feed off the line when they make good plays, and I feed off them. But, and it's a lot of learning and slowing down the game for them and getting it.
So this year, from what Coach Keister told me, this is the largest rookie class you guys have had in a long time.
Probably since the very first day when everybody was rookies. Yeah, and there's some, I'm so fired up. Like, they make me want to get my gear on. There's a couple linemen out here, like Jacqueline, that just competes and just blowing it up. So I'm so proud, of her and what's going to happen. And I know what we always say is, like, this is still the learning season now, and that's what kind of sucks is we lost a lot of our veterans, whether injuries or moving on, and we all age out of the program. So we'll see. But we have a lot of players, and I tell them if they stick together, and in a couple seasons, I know we hate saying that because it's just the Cleveland way, next season. But it is a process. It's not something you throw a bunch of rookies in and have the expectation that they're going to win. So if everybody does their role and does it to the best of their ability, they will win.
Absolutely.
And they have to do it together.
So when you do that and you don't focus on just one individual, it really does work out. So I'm excited about this season. I'm excited to see what these rookies got besides spunk and pizzazz and that ego. Jackie, I interviewed her. I love her personality, so I know she's going to be fun to watch. And some of the vets that have been here for the past few years are going to be fun to watch too. So what's one big thing you're looking forward to this season?
So I just look forward to them, the whole team, the whole bonding, the whole experience. And part of winning together is learning how to lose together, because it's going to happen, and you rise from that. So if they lose and their heads are down and they don't know how to rebound, and that becomes our responsibility as coaches and former players, is to pick them up and we charge forward and we beat up the next team. And we have to do that. So everybody talks about the winning and the great fun, but it's also you have to learn to lose, because you're going to lose, but what do? Does that make us losers, or are we going to become winners off that loss? So that's also something else of just picking them up and teaching them how to move forward and still compete and just play. Even if we're losing by a big number, you still fight. You still play to win.
And really that's the biggest thing that some people don't understand. When you're losing in front of people, that can do something to your ego.
Oh, it sucks,
but the hardest thing to do is to hold your head up. But the best thing you can do in order to keep succeeding, no matter how many times you fall, keep getting up. Keep going back at it, no matter how many times you get knocked down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fusion Focus. I am Don. You introduce yourself to the people?
I am Misseann. I am a lineman at this point. Rookie season, so.
How is it?
It's good. A lot of bruises and learning the playbook. It's hard, but it's fun.
Fun? What is the funnest thing about it?
Chasing after people, running, trying to tackle people, and hopefully make plays for the other team, or for our team.
And the opposite, what's not fun about it?
Being sore every day, but it's part of the job.
And the excitement, I'm sure you're looking forward to the first game, May 2nd, right?
Very nervous, but, ready to go.
Well, the first time you get hit after the first hit, you should be okay.
Yeah, the first hit's what I'm waiting for. It was just like with practice, the first hit, it was the most nerve-wracking, and after that, it's like, okay, let's go. Let's keep hitting, let's go.
All right, now you say you're a rookie, have the veterans. What are a few things that they've told you, or what advice have the veterans given you since you started?
Just keep practicing, get into your playbook, get your squats in, because you're going to be on that line in that squat position for hours on end. So just get the work in, do the work, and you'll be good.
All right, there you have it. Fusion Focus.
Yeah.
That was a good show, man.
Yeah, man. I just see the excitement, and it gets me excited to actually go see them do their thing.
It's always exciting, and one of the big things I tell people, if you come to a home game, like the one on May 2nd, the first one, Maple Heights, Mustang Stadium, you actually get that vibe. You get that feel. You get that there's a DJ, but it's a female DJ. You get that there's these national anthem singers, the halftime shows, the hosts. You know, you get all that. But it's always fun, you know.
Right.
You get the interaction with the fans. The fans love the games. And the biggest thing that I can say since my involvement with the team is the personality. You know, there's a lot of personality. There's a lot of family type ties. There's a lot of good bonding. And we hope that you guys can come out and join us. Definitely check out clevelandfusion.com for the schedule. Check out the roster. If we don't get a chance to interview one of your favorite players, comment below who you may like to see us interview.
Right down there.
You got anything else, Don, before we get out of here?
No, man, that's about it.
No shameless plugs, no nothing?
Go Fusion.
All right, there you have it. Here's this week's edition of Fusion Focus. I'm your host, G Ice.
Don P.
Make sure to follow us on social medias and make sure to follow the Cleveland Fusion. Everything at Cleveland Fusion. Until next time, let's get nuclear.